Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi everybody. Happy Saturday morning. For today's vlog, I thought I would talk about one of my acoustics. Molly. This is my Taylor 314 CE. This is the most beautiful acoustic that I own. I don't know, it's all, it's stock except for the pickups. There was a saga with this guitar. My parents bought me this guitar for a birthday. I can't remember when. I've had it 5 or 6 years, but she doesn't have 5 or 6 years of use on her. When I first got it, it played great. I brought it to shows and it was working fine. And then, I'd say probably about maybe 6 months into owning it, it started to fail. The Taylor expression system, or whatever they put in it, was just no good. It didn't sound very good, and it continually cut out. So we'd be playing at a show, and then it would just cut out. There'd be no sound except for this horrible static, and you'd have to slam on the body for all the signal to come back, which is weird and annoying. So, I tried to get it repaired multiple times. My parents got it at Guitar Center, so I brought it up there and tried to get them to do it. I dropped it off there twice. First time, the guy went through it and tried to troubleshoot and like resoldered some wire points, and then he couldn't figure it out, so I got it back, and then I brought it back again, and this time I had a recording of the static sound it was making, and I played that for him, and he still couldn't figure it out. And then I brought it to another shop here in town where I live, and they couldn't figure it out. So, yeah, I was mad because it was a beautiful guitar, and I couldn't play it, and no one could figure out what was wrong with it. So then I called Taylor. I called the factory, and they were no help. They said that I could ship it back, but I would have to pay all the shipping costs. They would repair it for free, but they were gonna have it. Ready? They were gonna have it for 3 to 6 months. I was like, stupid. So sadly, I put it down, and it sat and sat and sat for probably a good 2 years until then I met Jason, and I told him about it, and by that point I was already over it. Yeah, it was an expensive, nice guitar, but I was over keeping it pristine. So when I talked to Jason about it, he suggested we switch out the pickup, which I don't know why anyone recommended or I didn't think of sooner. So he ripped out all the cheap Taylor expression system junk. We put in a Fishman Matrix Infinity. It's a little piezo strip under the bridge saddle. It's a little strip that goes under here and then goes through, and the controls are, it's too dark, but the controls are right in here. And it sounds, he fixed it. It's now playable. I use it all the time. Jason now maintains it for me, and it's nice to have it back. But it was like a whole 5 to 6 year saga trying to get it to play. The piezo strip works way better than whatever was in there before. What they had, like, there were little microphones. There were 3 of them. I think there was one up here, and like one here, and like one here in the body, and it was no good. No good. And now it works again. And it's definitely not pristine anymore. It's got a lot of use on it. I don't know if it's gonna be hard to show you in the video, but you can see like where it's wearing down from all the pick attacks. And then it's getting pretty worn. This happened at an open mic. I let someone use it and I don't know what happened. It came back to me like that. But whatever. And then this right here. Someone at a band rehearsal dropped something really heavy on it. I forget now what it was, but I can't believe it didn't put a hole in it. These controls no longer work. This is the original system. They're just disconnected. Yeah, oh. Up here, it fell off a really high stage when I was playing with Horizon, and it landed right on the headstock. And that was terrifying. I thought Anyway, that's it. Just a quick one today. That's the story of my Taylor 314 CE that I've had for like 6 years and only have been able to play for like 2 of them. So, thanks. We'll see you next time.